Welcome to a new episode of Normandy Road, where we take a peek at everything going on with Swansea City right now. And this week, before we go forward into the match with Millwall, we'll take you backward and the win over Wycombe. So here's your highlights, courtesy of the EPL and Swansea City and Swans TV.
And we're still smiling at that ball from Smith.
Here we are again, Jake
back
Bidwell.
to RU. Now they try on the left-hand side.
Great
Decent
ball.
cross, and it's in! Andre Ayew sliding in, no more than Swansea deserve. 13 minutes gone, they are a goal up, and it's another wonderful move from Steve Cooper's men.
Get in there, what a cross by Jake Bidwell. Absolutely outstanding. Well done. But Jake Bidwell, what a pass. What a cross.
Look at this, heads up, all looking at where they go. The ball moved, players knowing where they've got to be. Bidwell's off, on the run, well into the space, and Ayew sneaking in on the far side, times it in front of his man.
Great goal. Well played, Bidwell, well played.
And here he is again.
But wonderful.
Chasing it, and he's in, and he's round the back, twisting, turning, shoots, keeper saves, pushes it away. And Wycombe Wanderers breathe again.
Well, they can't cope with it. It was obvious to see that. Oh, go on, Jake. Go on.
Lifts it. Players in the middle. Oh, they just get in each other's way, if anything.
Get in. Here you went right. That's good play by the defenders there. There's not a ball on. Don't pass it. Just start again.
Terrific ball by Smith.
Yep.
Now then, players in the box again. Ayew puts it across. 2-0. 2-0. Well, they look for a flag. It doesn't come, and Wycombe find themselves 2-0 down.
Oh. Great finish. Great cross again. We're murdering them down the right, down the left. Here you, Jamal Lowe. Get in there, son. Good goal. Not offside.
Not even with your rose-tinted glasses, Wyndham?
No, not offside at all.
No, he's not, in fairness. Look, the outstretched leg of the six on the edge of the box.
He's done so well to get in front of the five, the centre half.
Tafazzoli stretches for that, and by putting his foot out, he keeps Lowe onside in the middle. Lowe had a quick look at the linesman to see if it was staying up or down, the flag. He's giving chase, and he's going to get there. Gibbs White against the keeper, and he toe pokes it, trying to get it under the keeper's body, and the keeper blocks it away. Swansea 2-0 up at the break. Haven't been able as yet to add to their scoreline in the second half, but here's Ayew into the side netting.
So with that 2-0 win, Swansea temporarily was at the top of the table in the championship. After the weekend was over, they finished in third. So here are the thoughts of the gaffer, Steve Cooper, after the match and the 2-0 win.
So any win away from home is always a good one. So, let's not lose sight of the fact that that's how the boys are feeling, and to do it with a couple of goals and a clean sheet as well. And I think first half, especially, some of the football we played was excellent right off the way that we want to play. With the 2 goals inclusive of that. So yeah, really pleased with the result and the performance, particularly the first half performance. I think we would have liked to have carried that on even more, because I thought there was more goals in the game, and that was certainly the intention half time, was to not back off and to stay on the front foot and to really try and put the game to bed with 3 or maybe 4.
Millwall comes in. They are in 8th place in the table. Once again, a battle of undefeateds. Millwall and Brentford tied at 1 last weekend. Jed Wallace with a goal in the 4th. Ivan Toney, the equalizer for Brentford in the 21st, and that was how that one ended up. So these two teams are going to go at it on the weekend. Once again, your 10 a.m. start on Saturday. Watch it however you wish. Here is Steve Cooper once again on his preview and looking at Millwall and what he expects going into the match.
Yeah, tough game, no doubt about that. They've had some positive results, obviously, already. Had a really tight game against Brentford last week, which could have gone their way, especially after them taking the lead with a well worked goal. But yeah, I mean they are a good team. They play in a good way that allows them to more than often have tight games, and we have to be ready. There's no doubt about that. But we go off a positive performance last week against Wycombe, and the aim will be to build on that and to try and impose the way we play. knowing that where Millwall's strengths are and areas that we think we can hurt them as well, and hopefully have the right mindset to go and deliver it.
One of the subplots in the match has to do with Jamal Lowe coming from Wigan. Millwall and Swansea had agreed to terms with Wigan Athletic, but Jamal ended up with the Swans this season. Quoting Gary Rowett in London News Online, says, "No bad feelings toward Jamal." He says, "Troy Parrott had a choice between us and Swansea, and he chose us. Jamal had a choice between us and Swansea. He chose Swansea. Different players want different things. They see different things. That's how football works. There's no real problem. I've been in the same situation before myself. Players have to make choices they feel are right for their families." So that's the news coming out of Millwall. Fresh injury concerns for Swansea City heading into this particular match. George Byers is edging closer to a return, but the concern really comes from Jan Danda and his availability coming into the match. Cooper confirmed that Danda's a doubt for the match against Millwall. The update from Cooper is nothing new in terms of injuries from last weekend or training apart from Jan. He's been sick off with a stomach bug, so it's not COVID-19. This is once again quoting in Wales Online, but he has been sidelined for a few days. He's a doubt for the game. Jordan Garrett faces a late fitness test after missing the win over Wycombe last weekend. Byers is making good progress on the return from the ankle injury. So that's your injury update for everything involving Swansea heading into this particular match. They hope to get George back on the grass towards the end of the international break, all things being equal and all things being well. Quoting Steve once again, he needs to get through the final stage of his recovery. Had a meeting about George this week. Everything is on course. And by the way, if you haven't had the chance to see it, and thanks to the Colonel for letting me know about it, the third kit was released for the 2021 season, and it is strong, and it's probably going to make a hole in my wallet before the season is definitely over. So once again, 10 o'clock start, 3 versus 8 in the championship when it comes to Swansea and Millwall. Enjoy the match, everybody. Enjoy all the matches in the championship. That is your tour down Normandy Road for this week.